What's up, everybody? And it's your man, KD, aka Handyman, aka the Idol Maker, aka Clay Davis. And I got a special friend of mine on the line, Mr. Omar Benson Miller. What's up, Omar?
What up, Clay Davis? And what's going on with your radio world? How y'all feeling?
We all good this way. How you doing?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm jazzy. It's a beautiful day in California. I'm getting the job done out here. I'm trying to see what y'all talking about out in the world of cyberspace and radio.
Oh, well, hey, that's a nice look. Well, actually, the listeners would like to know what you got going on. And before we start that, just in case they don't know who you are by your real name, could you please run down your resume real short for them?
Let me see. Well, people out there might know me from Transformers. I was a cousin that ran through the window and got pushed in the pool, tackled in the pool. They might know me from Things We Lost in the Fire. I played Halle Berry's brother. They might know me from 8 Mile. I played Eminem's boy, or Get Rich or Die Trying, or Shall We Dance. It goes on and on, thank God.
Oh, that's a good thing. That's a blessing, definitely a blessing. And you know, Shall We Dance was one of my favorites. I know most people probably was digging more when you in the 8 Mile and Get Rich or Die Trying, but I mean, that Shall We Dance, I mean, Richard Gere. How did you come about with that?
You know what, it was interesting. I was supposed to be doing another film at the time about the Rucker tournament in New York City, the Rucker basketball tournament.
Right.
And that movie got put on hold, and it was the summertime, and I didn't have a project, and when they first wanted to meet me on that film, Shall We Dance, it was Jennifer Lopez, and they didn't have any more cast. And back then, you know, I had my movie lined up. I was going to get to play basketball and be in the movie. It was all good. And you know what? My movie fell apart. And then by the time my movie fell apart, all of a sudden, it was Jennifer Lopez and Richard Gere and Susan Sarandon and Stanley Tucci and Bobby Cannavale and Nick Cannon and Maya. I was like, wow. Yeah, how can I be down?
Word.
Then, you know, I went in. I had to actually make an audition tape because the director was already in Canada with most of the film was shot. And they beamed this tape, man, like on the Star Trek stuff. They beamed my tape from California to Canada to Romania to all over the place. And next thing I know, I had a gig and I was on a first-class trip to Winnipeg, Canada.
Word. That's a blessing, man. And actually, my wife, which is one of the producers of my show, she's actually here. Renee,
Hello, how are you? I think seeing you in Shall We Dance was one of the best movies I liked seeing you in. It was really good for me.
I appreciate that. It was definitely skewed towards women, that film, but it was.
Oh, wait a minute now.
I say it was skewed to them. I won't say it was only for the women.
I get ready to say, what does that say about me?
Kind of soft.
No, I didn't like that, KG. I had several men come up to me and tell me, you know what? I went into the theater thinking, here we go, another chick flick, and I left wanting to dance. So I mean, you know, it got the job done.
Word, okay, yeah, I was worried there. Let me ask you this, because I do have a question that's been floating through my mind. When you guys do movies like that, when you pair up with the 50 Cents, the Eminems, and furthermore the Jennifer Lopez, Richard Gere, do you keep in touch after the movie project's done, or say if you wanted to get with one of those people, your people have to get with their people?
You know what? It's an individual by individual situation, because it depends on the person.
Right.
For example, I keep in touch with everybody on the last two projects that I've just shot, the Miracle of Santa Ana. I keep in touch with Derek Luke. I keep in touch with Michael Ealy. I keep in touch with Laz Alonso. I keep in touch with the people from The Express. I keep in touch with Rob Brown. From time to time, I shoot Benicio del Toro an email, or we'll trade, phone calls or something like that. But by and large, man, those big stars are so busy. Their life is very structured, and it's difficult to jump into their fold. Sometimes you keep in contact with them, sometimes you don't. I kept in touch with 50 Cent just up until recently. Keep in touch with him and his people. But I haven't talked to Richard, but that doesn't mean that when I see him, it won't be a big hug and a smile.
Right. Well, that's cool. I always wondered about that. I hope you ain't in a hurry because I like to keep you on the line, but I got to jump back into music.
No, I'm not in a hurry. Please, this is my pleasure. I'm on KD's show.
Oh, word. Well, I appreciate that. Y'all keep it locked out there with your man, KD, a.k.a. Handyman, a.k.a. the Item Maker, a.k.a. Clay Davis. And we're coming right back with some more from Omar Miller right after this segment right here.